love this movie. I loved the first one so much. I'm so excited. So did you grow up watching this movie?
Yes,
like
I was
me?
12 years old when it came out, so I watched it over and over and over again.
It's such an iconic movie. Everybody that grew up watching this loved the first one.
I'm super excited to revisit it, and I do feel like there's a lot more comedy this time, you know, and I realize now when comedians say it's sometimes harder to make somebody laugh than to make them cry, because comedy is timing. It's almost like science.
Are you gonna introduce us to your lady friend?
Hi, new friends. I'm Eve. I'm a doll.
Excuse me? That's liquid butter.
I love her.
Did you grow up with Barbies, and
Yes.
did that influence you at all as a young girl growing up with having Barbies?
I definitely had a Barbie, but lots of Barbies actually. The houses, the cars, everything. But I think when Life-Size came out, I was really like, I want my doll to come to life. So I got a life-size doll, like that was as tall as me, and I would steal all her clothes, so she was always naked, but she never came to life, and it wasn't the Eve doll, so I wasn't as like happy about it, and I always wanted you to have your own doll. But yeah, she was definitely my best friend, the person that had all your secrets.
My mom taught me about a lot of diversity through my dolls. I had black Barbies, I had white Barbies with blonde hair and dark hair, and you know, just to have that just plethora of beauty. I think that kind of was a little bit of base for me to like look at beauty and want everybody to feel beautiful.
What would you say is your favorite scene that you shot in this movie? What was the most fun scene to shoot?
Oh, you know what? Butter.
Yeah?
The butter scene was really fun, especially because I did get to improv a lot when I was walking out of the restaurant.
Did you really drink that butter in the scene? It's gotta be lemonade or
liquid,
something.
and it was inside me, and I will take to my grave what I was drinking and eating.
Good enough, right? What was like the most challenging scene?
For me, the whole process was probably very challenging. I got one of the worst colds I've ever had in my entire life, but the team was so fun, and the project was so fun, and the subject matter was so fun. It helped all of my stress and lack of sleep and sickness.
What about you? What was challenging? Trying not to get sick?
Trying not to get sick, honestly, the whole time. I was like, I love you, but
Tyra, please.
I'm in every scene. Yeah. I don't know. I think having to do the emotional scenes. Well, the one with my mom, it was my birthday. And I was actually really happy that day, and I was like, oh man, now I have to cry. I don't know how to do this. So I was like, please do my close-ups first so I can just get it out the way, and then we can move forward. But I think those were tough. Also because it's like opening Pandora's box. That's when I really dig into my own past and my own emotions. I'm like, all right, everything I wanted to say, I'm gonna give to you right here. So
Sure.
Yeah, it's definitely emotional.
Now, I also fell. So in the scene, where I'm.
Oh, that was a hard scene for me too, actually.
Oh, when I fell? The kitchen?
Yeah, because I think just because we're blocking, we were just.
Oh, it was so many spots. And so there's a scene where I go, woo, I love your mom. And then I run to the couch to start jumping on it and took a dive. And you know when you fall in front of a lot of people, I'm okay.
You try to laugh.
Yeah, I'm okay. And I felt like I was, but then my hip was hurting. No, then I pulled this, so the medic, he gave me some ice. And then a couple of days later, I developed like a sciatic issue. So I had a medic on set for that, and still have to go to physical therapy for that fall on the right side.
Really?
Yeah, so it's like.
You made it
You
through.
were such a trooper, yeah.
Oh my God.
And I was like, okay, did you guys at least get the fall? Can we use it? And they're like, you fell out of frame. You can't really see it. I'm like,
Wasn't even like it.
Okay, so last question. The first movie had such a heartwarming message. What message do you want the audience to take away from this film?
Just be yourself and own your identity, own yourself, speak your voice. And when it comes to other people, you don't really know what they're going through. Just like people didn't understand what Grace was going through. So have an open mind, have an open ear, and just understand that if someone's snarky to you, or maybe they're having a bad day or whatever, there's something, it's not always about you. There's something going on that they just can't talk about, and they don't have a doll that they can confide in.
That's a great mindset to have. What about you? What message would you like people to take away from this movie?
There's a line in the new remix song that says, and it's speaking to Grace's character, claim your name, fight them fights, Eve be with you day and night. And I feel like so many people, particularly females, dull their shine. They don't reach their full potential for so many reasons. Sometimes there are obstacles there, but I encourage you to push past those obstacles. find role models, find mentors, like Eve Bewitch You. It doesn't need to be necessarily with you, but those people that can help you combat those times when you don't feel good enough, and to continue to push and claim what is rightfully yours, and that's either success or happiness or whatever it is.
I love that.
line,
Don't dull your shine.
Don't dull your shine.
That's amazing.